What's up, YouTube? I want to show everybody a quick little trick there, right here, that we came across this week. When you come up to trying to set your clock and what have you on a 2003 Honda CBR 600RR, this should work on all models that have the same cluster, and I have heard that it will work even the models after. You just have to make sure this little piece here will do the same thing as if that I'm fixing to show you. What happens is, inside these buttons here, you can see you can press and press and press and won't do nothing. But of course the switch has to be on, I know, but I only have one hand right now. But the ideal is you turn your switch on, you press and hold these two buttons, and you can set your clock and Fahrenheit and miles per hour and things like that. But what happens is, inside here they have these little white buttons that connect to, I guess, the motherboard, if you will, and then they stick up into these little rubber grommets, ports, whatever you want to call them, and you can press and hold them when the switch is on to change whatever you want to change. Well, what happens is, when you do wheelies and just rough roads, speed bumps, and over time they get loose and fall out. Well, there's this video on YouTube where you can take your cluster out and take your, first you have to take your whole nose off and windshield and all that stuff, and it's just a really pain in the you know what. I didn't want to do that, and I just got to looking at here one evening with my buddy, and what we came across was, I just started playing around. But look, if you'll look, this right here will pull out. Okay, this is what comes out, just two little things made together. And if you'll look, this is right here is what those white things go around, and that's what presses. Okay, now the white things mine are broke off or came loose, what, I don't know what you want to call it, but they're down in these holes. Okay, they're down in here. You can take this loose and take it apart, and after you've taken all your nose and everything off your nose piece, and you can glue them back on. Well, that's fine, that's a permanent fix till the glue wears off. But we didn't want to do that. But if you'll look real close down in there, let's see, there's these little white hole buttons. Okay, that's what you want to press. And I'm trying to hold a camera, but I can't use two. But what we did was, we took a Q-tip, and we took and melted it like this right here. Don't use nothing metal because it may short out your fuse or whatever. But then after that, what we did is we just take, and you'll have to have two. Of course, you have to have two hands, just like two fingers. Press and push down here and press right there. You know, press and hold both of them when the switch is on. Okay, and after you do that, then you can set your clock and things like that. But if you'll look, there's a little circle. That's where you want to put the little Q-tip. We just took a Q-tip and melted it, cut it off, and then we melted it. Okay, and then you can get in there and turn your switch on, press and hold both at one time, and then after that you can hit adjust and adjust your time. And if you want to adjust your miles per hour to kilometers, then you hit trip A, adjust the trip A, and it'll change it. Okay, and then when you're done, just take this little deal here, put her back in, and you're done, guys. That's all there is to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Thanks.